Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. In this video, I'm going to take a look at the Cardano chart and the Bitcoin chart from an Elliott Wave point of view. And generally, we can see the markets have slightly recovered since we dropped massively today. Still deep in the red, but yeah, we have recovered a little bit. I want to start with Bitcoin first. Take a look here at this sort of scenario in white. You know, we had these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves here on the chart. This is now completely invalidated. So this will not work anymore with that impulsive move to the upside being invalidated. Basically, why? So I did say before, if we drop below 62.5K, you can expect that scenario here to be invalidated, and then you can expect much further price drops. And you can see here that from 62.5, we obviously dropped quite massively. So that worked out, you know, that basically indicated here 62.5K. That is when you get, or when we got into the price range of that first wave one. So that is now invalidated, that impulsive move to the upside based on Elliott Wave rules. And that's all I do, apply Elliott Wave rules here. That is now invalidated. If you see a certain scenario being invalidated, you know it is working out the other way. And there are always two scenarios anyway, at least two. That's what you get in any serious TA. If there's only one scenario, it is not really it's not really serious TA, because you can't really, you know, there's always an alternative possible based on Elliott Wave. So where are we now? So this then means that this has to be at the moment a wave 3 up here, and we are now coming down in a wave 4. So this is a corrective move now, a corrective wave. And I have talked about this target level for a while now. Now we haven't reached it yet. I'm now certain that we are going to reach that. This is between 54 and 57K. Now, why is it that target range? Well, if we take that retracement level here, the fib levels, yeah, you have to get into the 0.382 and the 0.5, yeah, between that. At least normally you come down to the 0.382. So I would certainly expect a 57K. That is normally what happens from a wave 3 to a wave 4, that you come at least to the 0.382 fib level. And that is where we are now, yeah, a larger wave 4. That is that scenario that is probably that is probable now. Now, if we break below 54K, then I think we have to talk about different things. Then we could see really bearish scenarios come here at play, but I don't want to talk about them now. This is always a possibility, yeah. At the moment, though, I think this is certainly the range that we're going to address now. So I would expect a further drop coming, from which we then go up further. That is my primary expectation now. I would, yeah, this is the range that you now, based on Elliott Wave method and Elliott Wave counts, have to expect next. And then we have to take a look how the market reacts. Primarily, I would expect, just purely because on looking at the stock to flow model and the other indicators, that we go up from here. But if we just rush through that, you know, that could really be, and I don't think that is the case, but you know, it is a possibility. It is a possibility also based on Elliott Waves. Then we could actually see the bear market. Now, again, I don't think it's possible, but these videos that I do here is also to prepare yourselves and to yeah, basically yeah, prepare yourselves and talk about possibilities. So what that then could be is that we had the you know, we had an A down here, had a B up there, and then we would come down probably to a something around yeah, 30,000 here in a C. So the A would actually be there. That I don't want to see that. I don't want to expect that. Or here actually A, B, C. I don't think that will happen now, but it is a possibility, and I will talk about more about this scenario if we, yeah, if we really rush through the 53 to 57K level. But I don't think that is going to happen, not yet. At some point, pretty sure when the bull market is over. I don't think we are there yet, but it is a realistic possibility. I have to talk about it. I did talk about it before, but it's not very popular, so you know, I don't want to go into too much detail. And also, I think this is not primarily what is going to happen. So this is Bitcoin. Yeah, expect that target range to be addressed. With Cardano, obviously, we hit the target range. This target range has been on every chart since middle of September. Yeah, here on in my videos, and we have finally come into this target range. Back here when we did it on the 27th of October. We hit it, yeah, but where we touched it, but we haven't got into the target box. So at that point, it looked like here, and it really looked like that we turned around here, but it was a fake out. but now we have finally come into the target range. Now in this case, I don't really have another alternative on the chart. What we can see, however, that there is more space to the downside here. So we could theoretically go back down to 145. Again, I don't think that will happen, but it is, based on the Elliott Wave rules, a possibility. Otherwise, I would expect, we can just lean back now. We've hit the target level. And again, that target level wasn't charged since then. I'm completely bullish on Cardano. It is a really well-looking chart. We've hit everything that we needed to hit according to the Elliott Wave method and the counts. We are there. Goal is so far, target level was hit. And even though we can come down into that box now once more, and maybe even come down to 145, 146, I'm just going to lean back now and wait for the price to go up. I'm convinced about that. And yeah, there were, when you make the videos like these, especially on days like these, there's always negative comments, but this is what the price was supposed to do. I've been talking about that for the last 2 months, honestly, and there were a few comments today that I just didn't understand. But anyway, I've been talking about that for the last 2 months. You can watch every video. It's pretty much, maybe not in every, but in pretty much 80% of the videos, I've highlighted the possibility of getting into this yellow target box again. And yeah, this is what now happened, which is fantastic, because this is what the target level was from the Elliott Wave point of view. We've hit it, and now what the Elliott Waves say now is that we should now get higher to this target range finally, at around 450. Yes, it took much longer than expected. But that's just what it does. Elliott Waves don't really give us a time frame, unfortunately. But yeah, we've come to that 233-day moving average. We hit it today. We did hit it also in July, and basically below the 200, but just at the 233-day moving average. So just I used this target level to buy. I did buy today at around 180, and from here I expect nice fireworks in the near future. That is what Cardano is telling me. And then ADA BTC also continues to be sort of in the horizontal. Now we're making slightly higher lows here as well, but it's too early to talk about a breakout here. We attempted today a breakout above the 20-day moving average. So if that now is turning around here finally, and to really get a confirmation about that, I also want to see us getting above the 50 level of the RSI on the daily. Yeah, we tried it, that was a fake out, but this is an important level, the 50 level, especially for Cardano. It is, and I explained that before in other videos. And to really get a confirmed breakout here, I really want us to get above the 245 level. There's quite a bit of work to do to get to that. Yeah, I mean, now we've hit the target level, so we can really lean back, and that's really the message I want to communicate. I really hope I could prepare you for these drops in my videos. I think it helped a lot of people to remain calm, and I can see that in the Telegram group as well. So yeah, here we need to get above the 20-day moving average. That is the key level. We did that last time in July, and then Cardano started to shine. Continue to make here on the daily as well. ADA BTC continue to make a bullish divergence, yeah, and I flagged that up in previous videos. So really that turnaround is close, and on top of that, what we can see here is that we're actually making here a descending wedge, which is a bullish pattern. So on top of that, you've got all these messages, you've got the bullish divergence, you've got this descending wedge, which is a bullish pattern. So the turnaround is, in my view, imminent. As I said in yesterday's video, just because we dropped like 10% since then doesn't mean that the turnaround isn't imminent. That's just a daily noise, and that can happen anytime in the crypto market. If anybody thinks you can predict a sudden 10% drop, that's just illusion. You can't, but you can predict these turnarounds potentially, and this is imminent in my view, because you get all these messages, all this confluence of different factors telling me, based on the data, that the turnaround is happening. And of course, you can come to a different conclusion, that's fine, but that's what I see in the charts, and that's what I communicate, and I tried to prepare you over the last few weeks about for these drops into that target range, and we're finally there. Welcome to the target. All right, the first target. Now we can get to 450 and above. Hope you liked that update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.